Hey everyone, my name is Bolaji. I'm a product designer and I'm a Webflow developer. So in today's video, I just want to show us um, one of the best ways we can use Atlas on as creative when we are working and we are trying to work on a project and we feel like, oh, I need to switch between ChatGPT and um, and my design tool. So right now I'm using Atlas from ChatGPT. So and I don't need to switch to go back to ChatGPT to work. I can only do everything right here inside Canva. So what I need to do is that I so I need to like this particular brochure I did for them. It's focused basically on businesses to say. So you want to change the entire content 1 to 9 to focus more on businesses. The clients, the users that want to use the products. So now, instead of me to be thinking and be going to ChatGPT like the way in the traditional format of it, I need to like open my design tool here. I think I have it. Okay, it's not here. So I need to switch to ChatGPT to pick one thing. But I don't need to do that any longer. So I can basically stay inside Atlas and do the entire thing. So I need to change 1 to 9. I think I will not change the last page here. So I just prompted it. I didn't even type it. I just I dictated what I wanted. So this is ChatGPT. So if you check this entire brochure, I did, you will see that I duplicated it twice. So I duplicated it twice so that I don't want to lose the first 1 to 9 I did for businesses. This one that will be 11 to 19. I don't want to lose that. So I just duplicated it twice. So the first 1 to 9, I want it to focus more on clients, people that will use the product, not specifically targeting the businesses that we want to partner with. So I want you to work on the content for me. If you can change the content for me right now, I will appreciate it. So what I was saying is that I want you to change the content directly and enter Canva for me, which is not possible right now. But I think if I'm using it directly, I think there's a way I can use apps inside ChatGPT. Maybe probably because I'm not on Pro for now. So that's why I'm limited in that part. So if you can do it for me, if you can change the entire content for me right now, I would appreciate it, which you cannot do for me right now. And if you cannot entire cannot enter you cannot enter Canva here and change the content, which I need to do manually by myself. Fine. So let's do that. So let me collapse this. So this is a great user experience. You can just collapse. So now I need to like start working on niche copy myself. So before I begin, just to confirm, we want to run page sound like a customer facing page, focus on stories and traveler using like a save. Yeah, of course. You want to keep the layout and visual the same, of course. Yes. So let's see the magic happening. This is so nice. But I'm missing some few things. If you check my channel, you see notice that I did a productivity video on how to group your tabs together this format, which is still missing on which we are still missing on Atlas for now. I think later they will do that, and most of my Chrome extensions are here. I can't use them on Atlas. So yeah, over time we find ways to that. And again, I noticed something which I'm still figuring out. I can create folder here and give it a name, and I don't know, I've been trying to find a way to add information to my folders. So let me just right click on this my profile here. So there's no way I can just move anything to my folder, but I can pin, which is very great. Like the way I can pin on my Chrome here, I can just enter a website, call it MC Spotify. So I can enter Spotify here, and I can pin as well, which is similar to what I just did in Atlas now. So, and I can actually I can bookmark any URL that I like. Let me see how to bookmark Spotify. You see how it will show up. So you know, I actually bookmark things like this, and which is nice. So it's in a way we can just move ahead with this, but it has a very great advantage. Instead of me to be switching tabs and be going to ChatGPT before I come back to my work mode or if I work. So yeah, so which is great, very very great. So now we have the entire copy. So it gave us already. Let's work on 1 to 9. Maintain the focus and all the experience is stable with confidence and ease. So yeah, so I only need to change the entire content, which is great. So I don't want to keep you guys here and see how I change, how I move from year to year. So now you can see how you can use Atlas while working side by side. I mean, you can see how you can use Atlas to say, like, you walk, you see Atlas beside you, which is very great. So we are having more freedom now these days. Things are getting better, and yeah, of course there are limitations to things right now. Over time, everything will look great. Yeah. So if there is any specific video that you want me to talk about, you can just, be it design, be it productivity while working, you can just add that to the comment section. I really appreciate it. Then we can go over it together. Thank you guys. Catch up with you next time. Bye.